Hello, everyone. Watson here. I hope you guys enjoy. And today is my live stream of my birthday live stream. Hope you guys are doing very well and you are ready. Now um now for this live stream, I'm going to be telling you guys about my life. About my life that and not my live stream, not my series of my uh Sonic and Equestria series, not my uh, Spirit Night series, or my other series that I'll be doing in previous video in my previous series that I'll be doing. And I hope you guys are ready because, well, I just hope that you are all here, and I'm just happy that you all are decided to be here in my live stream. So before we get started, I just wanted to say that uh, I'm not really this type of person to say this, but for my but before I did live stream, before I did YouTube, before I went on YouTube, I was more of a person to look up, history, like oh, we got Michael Evans here. Hey, Michael. And happy birthday. Well, I'm watching SummerSlam. Just wanting to stop by and wish you a happy birthday. WWE SummerSlam. I love WWE. Well, I used to, but but all my favorite wrestlers are now retired or not wrestling anymore. So I'm not into WWE anymore, unfortunately. Anyway, guys, like I was getting ready to say, in my when I'm not doing videos with for my YouTube series, I'm actually more of a historian. Well, not a real historian, but I like to look up history of shipwrecks and unsolved cases of shipwrecks. Like I know a very popular shipwreck that has been forgotten forever, and it was called the. And I'm going to be telling you guys about it, and I'm going to tell you about more other shipwrecks that have been long forgotten and need to be uh, unforgotten, I should say. Now, let's see here. Now, guys, also in this live stream, I will be answering questions. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. So while I'm doing this live stream, hopefully you guys have some questions or that I'll be happy to answer. So anyway, if you guys are ready, so here we go. I'm gonna be telling you whatever. I'm gonna be talking about history of shipwrecks, and I hope you all will be excited to hear what I've been looking up, and I'll do my very best to explain the situations of these shipwrecks that have been long forgotten and need to be unforgotten. That we should not forget these shipwrecks because all of these people have been that the story of the shipwrecks that need to be told, and they need to be what they need to be. Okay, so let's get started with one shipwreck in particular that I've known for a long time, and I've always wanted to talk about it, but I never got the chance to. I never really felt that I've gotten really into this, so I'm not going to be going really into it. I'm just going to tell you the of what happened and the aftermath of and the most likely cause of the wreck of these wrecks. And also, I'm going to be talking about a ship that has been forgotten, that has vanished, and it's been gone for over 100 years. And no, it has not, and that has nothing to do with the Bermuda Triangle. No. So, yeah. So, if you guys are ready, here we go. And okay, let's see. Okay, we're in like 6 minutes of this live stream, but what I'll be talking about first is a ship that people call the Alaska's Titanic. And it's a story of a ship that was lost in Alaska, and it was caused by a reef called Vanderbilt Reef. And the ship I'm talking about is the SS Princess Sophia, or they call it the Princess Sophia, or whatever you want to call, or whatever they call it. For the start of this, I would say Princess Sophia or Princess Sophia, whatever it is they call it. She is a Canadian Alaskan ship that was built a long time ago. I don't know when it was built. Hold on a second. I have the I have the history built right here. Hold on a second. I gotta look it up. Give me a second, guys, and I'll be right with you guys if I can, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here in a minute here. Okay. So let me see here. Does it say when it was built? Okay, here it is. It was completed in 1912. So it was built around around when Titanic after around Titanic was. Oh wait a minute here. Let's see. It was launched in 1911 and it was completed in 1912. Her main voyage was in June of 1912, so a few months. So a couple of months after the tragedy of the Titanic. Now, now for this ship, I've got to say that that this ship was. Let me see here. Oh wow! So around at the time that this ship was built, it cost around $250,000, or 51,000 pounds. So that's pretty. So that was pretty big money at the time. I don't know how much that will be now. I don't know. But the owner was the Canadian Pacific Railway. And if you guys want, and also before I get to the tragedy of this, I will have it on the. I will be talking about it when there's a video of it on here. But unfortunately, I don't have a special kind of webcam that can show you guys the video of it. So unfortunately, but you will hear the sound effects of the video coming from here. I think I don't know if you will or not, um, but it will come to that. So so guys, I'm gonna see if I can find this video here for you guys. So we can talk. So I can show you what happened to the ship. So let me take a look here, and I'll get to you guys here in a bit. So hold on a second. I've got to get to it here. Let's see. There it is, Princess Sophia. Let's see if I can get. Sorry, guys, it's taking me. Ah, here it is. Okay, I have the video right here, guys. Give me a second. It's from Liam Sharp. I hope I'm saying your name right. Okay, the singing of the Princess Sophia simulation. And it's dedicated to dedicated to the people that were lost in this tragedy. So the tragedy happened on October 24th, 1918, Vanderbilt Reef, Alaska, at 2 a.m. All right, all right. Now for the start of this, it says here, Princess Sophia of the Canadian Pacific Railway line sails through favorite channel en route to I cannot pronounce it. It's Juneau, Alaska. I think that's what it is. I'm sorry if I don't say it right. I'm sorry, guys, about that. But okay, and now it just ran to the Vanderbilt Reef, and on board was 364 passengers. Now, it was dark, and there was a really bad snowstorm. It was like a blizzard, and the reef was low to the ground, and they couldn't see it. And so it hit and it ran aground. Now it was locked in there, but there was trouble at the start of it. What happened was when she ran aground, it already broke. It already punctured punctured the skin, scraped some of the skin off of the ship, which passengers and the crew and the captain didn't know about. But it stayed there, and then rescue ships started to come, and they actually have photos of the ship uh, on the reef, on Vanderbilt Reef, on ground. And they were so close to the ship. They were so close to the ship that they could see the people going across the ship and raving at them like there was nothing wrong. But little did they knew that the Princess of Fire was doomed, but they just didn't know it yet until the next night, the night after they ran aground on the reef. Now the captain did not decide not to lower lifeboats because the sea was so rough and all that, and people criticize the captain for not doing that, but I know why he didn't, and it's a good reason, because there was a ship similar to this ship. I forget the name of it, but it was also in the storm, and it was in trouble. So they lowered the lifeboats, and the lifeboats got crushed, and people that were in the lifeboats died. But the ship stayed afloat. It didn't cause any trouble. So the captain, in his mind, was if they could stay on the ship better, then they'd be safer on the ship than on the lifeboats. So in his mind, so I would understand that. I don't understand why he didn't decide not to put on the lifeboats. But you would also see that also on the ship it would be bad too. But I'm gonna let you guys. But I'm gonna read the. I'm gonna continue with this video, and I'm gonna read the stuff on the. It says at the bottom of this video, so you guys can tell what's going on with this ship. So here we go. I'm gonna continue reading it. Okay, 2 a.m. The Princess Sophia or Sophia. I don't know what they call it. Like I said, I think they call it the Sophia, but I don't know. I'll let you guys think what you guys think. What they call it. I mean, they call it Sophia. Some people call it Sophia, but to me, it's called the Sophia. But I don't know. But anyway, it says at 2 a.m. the Princess Sophia strikes Vanderbilt Reef. She has 364 people on board her. Okay, now it's October 25th, 1918, Vanderbilt Reef, Alaska, 1:30 p.m. 37 hours since wrecking on Vanderbilt Reef. So this is 37 hours since they wrecked on the Vanderbilt Reef. Okay, now Vanderbilt Reef is completely out of the water now. Yeah, it says right here, Princess Sophia has been trapped on Vanderbilt Reef for over 37 hours. And by this time, there's ships around her ready to pick up passengers. But the storm is so rough. Like I said, the storm is so rough and all that. The Princess Sophia is just, and there's pictures of, like I said, there is pictures of her just sitting up on this reef, and it also has her on the aftermath. And like I said, I'll get to that in a minute. So, guys, like I said, I'll leave in the description down below after this live stream, so you guys can look at this Princess Sophia's picture yourselves. So let me continue this. And also, like I said, the ships were so close that they could see people go. They could see the people on the decks just walking around and waving to them like there's no danger. There's no danger. Okay, with the whole grinding and prevent promoting on the reef for nearly 2 days at this point, the Princess Sophia does not have an intact underside. Does not have an intact underside. That means that when she crashed, like I said before, when she crashed up on the reef, her underside was completely gone. But the captain and the people didn't know this. And that's what's going to play an important role of what's going to happen soon. The ship is in immediate danger. If the tide rises and she comes free from the reef, she will founder almost instantly with all on board. And that's what will happen soon. because that is what happens. Because like I said, when she hit it tore all her underside apart. So now it's so so if the tide comes in, she's done. Due to worsening weather and already rising tides, rescue efforts have been called off until the following morning. But unfortunately, Princess Sophia will not last in the fall. Will not last that long, unfortunately. 364 doomed souls remain trapped aboard the vessel. Now, now, I've got to say this. Yes, what happens? All 364 people die, but there was only one survivor, and that was a dog. Unfortunately for the passengers and crew, they will all suffer and die. Unfortunately, which is a real shame because this in this CGI version of the ship, it's really good. It looks like a really beautiful ship, and also when I look at the picture of the Princess Sophia on here, it really does look like it's a marvelous ship. It really is. It's a marvelous ship. I cannot believe that everybody died on this ship because of running aground on this reef here. But but people thought that the ship would be fine. You know, it's right there on the. It's right there. It's really perched on the. I mean, it's really perched on that rock. I mean, when you see, I mean, I'm looking at the picture of the Princess Sophia. And I gotta say, this ship this ship was on the ground. Like I said, after this aftermath, after the sinking, I'll tell you what happened. Because I know that you guys are saying, why did this captain, lower lifeboats but I'll get to that. I'll get to that here in a minute. But let me put this down a little bit so you guys can see me. I don't know if you guys can see me. All right. Okay. Let's see. So let me continue this so we can continue with this video because I know you guys want to know what happens in the aftermath of this ship. So let me see here. Sorry guys. All right. As fate would have it, the incoming storm would cause the tide to rise to the point where the vessel would become partially free from the reef. So, so pretty soon we're gonna see the disaster fold. And if you look, and if you can find, and if you see this video from, it's called "Sinking of the Princess Sophia" 2023 CGI animation. You can, it's really a good animation. they really did make the Princess Sophia really justice. They really made her justice with. I mean, she looks like the exact ship what it looks like in the pictures. And like I said, I'll leave the link in the description of the videos in the link in the description below here after the video. So I will just let you guys know about that. But let's continue, shall we? I mean, I know because I got lots of things to cover. I have lots of things that I'm going to be covering for you guys, and I'm going to talk about more things here. So here we go. Okay, here it is. Falbo Reef, Alaska, approximately 5:57 p.m. to almost 6 o'clock. Okay, here it is. For the past 30 minutes, the Princess Sophia has been rotating 180 degrees slowly upon the reef, which means that every time that the waves have been crashing on her, she has been turning 180 degrees, which is making more damaging to the hull, to the already damaged hull of her. And pretty soon she's going to be found, and pretty soon she'll be sinking here soon. She has been stuck fast upon the reef for 40 hours. Wow. So pretty close to 2 days. Until the tide suddenly rose, causing the stern to become partially buoyant. Okay, I'm sorry. I couldn't read that for a little bit. Sorry guys. So what that means is that the stern is now off of the reef. Okay. The rotating and pivoting, I don't know. Pivoting, I don't know. I'm sorry guys if I'm getting this wrong. The partially buoyant ship upon the reef has caused her to rip her bottom out. So that means that her whole bottom is starting to rip apart, which means that she's getting ready to start to sink. Unfortunately, the slowly rotating ship is about to reach a drop point on the reef and thus commence to go under. So that means she's getting ready to start to slide off of the reef and sink. 364 doomed souls. Her entire her entire com, I don't know. I cannot read that. Sorry, guys. Are deep within the hull of the doomed Princess Sophia. Or Sophia. Sorry, guys. Okay, here it is. Now the stern has now it says here the stern has reached the drop off point of the reef. Okay, so she's getting ready to. Okay, so she begins to slide off of the reef and sink. So she's getting ready to sink now. So we're in the process of her sinking now. Now people are starting to scream. Oh no, that's the. I'm sorry, that's the ship groaning, getting being slide off of the reef. And people are starting to scream and run. They're getting into the. It looks like they're getting into the boats. Yeah, people are screaming, running for their lives. Okay, so all right, there's no text right now, but right now the ship is starting to sink right now, and people are screaming and running across the decks. I think they're trying to get to the upper decks to get into the lifeboats. I think. And there goes the ship, and there's okay. A lifeboat just fell. Okay, a lifeboat just fell off of the ship, and people just went into the water. Okay, it started to sink stern first, and now okay, it just exploded. Okay, it just exploded. Okay, so what happened? Okay, it just exploded. That means that the cold water must have hit one of the boilers, and that made it explode, and it's ripping the stern apart, and it just ripped the stern apart. And now it's sinking stern first in the cold water of Alaska. And there goes okay, and there goes the funnel. And there it is. She's gone now. And the aftermath of this is the only thing left of the Princess Sophia was her mask. That was the only remains of the Princess Sophia. Was her partially mask. Okay, 6 p.m. It sank. It was all gone except for her mask. After sitting on Vanderbilt Reef for 40 hours, the Princess Sophia loses her fight and completely sinks at approximately 6 p.m. on October 25th, 1918. She leaves behind a wake of debris and a massive oil slick. Of the 364 souls on board her, there are no survivors, except like I said, only a dog was found. Only a dog was found alive, and that was the only survivor, unfortunately. And that's the terrible thing that that only a dog was found alive, and that's sad, and that is very sad. So that's really a shame that happened to that ship. All right, here it is. The next morning, ships arrived at the scene, but only found her foremast partly above the water. And there is a picture of that too. There's a picture of a man that's on it too. But that was fun. This simulation is dedicated to the Princess Sophia and the 64 who were tragically lost when she foundered on Vanderbilt Reef on October 25th, 1918 at 6 p.m. Now, out of this tragedy, they have a beacon now on Vanderbilt Reef. They have a beacon on Vanderbilt Reef to dedicate to where Vanderbilt Reef is. So a tragedy like this would never happen again. Now to what to tell you guys about this. Now, people criticize the captain of why did he not, but I can understand why. Because one, the seas were rough, okay, on this day, so it was probably impossible to lower lifeboats because the lifeboats are not sturdy like they are today. They were just wooden. There were wood and all this. So if they plowed into this Vanderbilt Reef, they could have crushed and it could have been the Atlantic. If you guys don't know the Atlantic, look that up, and I'll put a link in the description below of the Atlantic as well. It could have been just like the Atlantic, because when the Atlantic lowered her lifeboats, when she went aground on Royal Rock, I think it was called Royal Rock, if I remember correctly. But when she ran aground there, that's she when the lifeboat crashed into one of the rocks and killed the people inside it, including the first officer. I think it was the first officer. I don't remember. But anyway, and also he thought of another ship called the Callium or Callium. I don't know what it was. But she was sinking, and she lowered her lifeboats, and her lifeboats got swamped too. So the captain. So, cause since the conditions of the sea was so bad, he was afraid that if he would have lowered the lifeboats, the Princess Sophia, uh, but unfortunately, he could have lowered the lifeboats, and they could have saved a lot of lives. So it was a fatal misjudgment of his. But I can understand. I mean, he thought that it would have been all right, but unfortunately, it wasn't. But to me, I don't, I don't, I don't blame the captain. I thought he was just doing his job. He did think of the passengers, but unfortunately, and they thought they were safe on the ground. And they thought that they were safe on this on the reef. They really did. He really thought that they were safe. Well, unfortunately, it wasn't. Okay. And unfortunately, that's the end of the tragic loss of the Princess Sophia. Anyway, guys, so now I'm going to be talking about the fate of a ship that people call the Australia's Titanic, and it's called the SS Waratah. Okay, let me get the Waratah on here. All right, the Waratah was completed in October of 1908, and there is paintings and pictures of her. So I'll leave that in the description below, so you could talk about this. And this is another ship that has been lost in history. So and there's a lot of research, lots of things on here, but I'm not going to read it all. Okay, because I'm not gonna. And it was named a lot of things, like the Titanic of the Southern Seas, the Titanic of the South, or Australia's Titanic. And when this ship mysteriously went down, there were 3 ships that have reported sightings of this ship. People said that she sank because of a freak wave. It sank during a cargo ship, a whirlpool, or an explosion. Um, and there's an explosion, cargo ship, or a freak wave could be a good thing about it because people some people said that the ship was unstable, that it had buoyancy problems. So, and that's pretty, and that's and KM and these freak waves or roll waves can go up to like 66 feet. Can you imagine a wave being 66 feet? That is huge. I mean, that would definitely give me a heart attack if I seen a rogue wave like that big. That's a Poseidon adventure standards. And people think, and since that the ship had no wireless because they didn't have wireless for at this time yet. So she couldn't report any distress. She didn't have a distress call or anything. But people, I mean, I mean, when you go around saying, "Oh, this happened, this happened," it's more likely that you can get the right. Now the last, now it disappeared in 1909. So and then 3 years later, Titanic happened. It was last reported seen July 27th, 1909 by the SS Clan McIntyre. I don't know. I think that's what it says. Clan McIntyre? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm bad at reading these things. I'm sorry, guys. Um, but anyway, it's really interesting to know that we have ships that are either lost in the Bermuda Triangle. I mean, it's and ships that have not lost in the Bermuda Triangle. I mean, it's. Let's see here. I wonder. Let's see anything else about the ship. Hold on a second. I'm looking to see if they have anything about. And oh, I forgot to mention this too. Um, also, they also have the Warrior Tar on Stormworks. If you guys don't know what Stormworks is, I'll leave a link in the description below of Stormworks with the Warrior Tar. There's pictures, there's history of the ship, and there's lots of documentaries of this ship that I will give you. I will show you guys. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description below for the ship. And now, what should I do now? I'm thinking of something to do here. Um, okay, I have another ship that has also been lost to history, but I've seen videos of it, and people have been saying been telling its story to make sure it has not lose, so it will not lose the so it has not so it won't be forgotten anymore. And that is another ship called the General Slocum. Now this was in New York. This was before 9/11. This was the biggest tragedy ever before 9/11. So it was the biggest disaster until 9/11, I should say. Uh, so let me get it over here, and this was a tragic tragedy, because what this was nothing but greed, poor maintenance, and poor judgment, or poor poor maintenance and disregard of human life and anything. This was the worst thing to happen to this ship, and I'll tell you why here in a minute. So let me say the name, General Slocum. Okay, I said it wrong. Okay, let me see here. come on. Sorry, guys. I'm trying here. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second. Okay, 1881. I'm sorry, 1891 to 1904. About this ship. So let me give me a second here, guys. I know, and we'll talk about it. Okay. I got the pictures right here. New York's worst shipwreck until 9/11 happened. Okay. Okay, here it is. The history. General Slocum. Namesake. Henry Warner Slocum. So it was named after Henry Warner Slocum. Okay. Owner. Knickerbocker Steamship Company. All right. Builder was Devin Brutus Jr. I think that's what it says. Okay. Laid down in December 23rd, 1890. Launched in April 18th, 1891. Main voyage was in June 25th, 1891. And the fate was this. Burned and sank June 15th, 1904. So roughly, it was getting close to her anniversary of her being of her main voyage. It was salvaged and converted into a barge in Midland. I think that's what it said. I don't know. And it foundered December 4th, 1911. So approximately 1 year before Titanic. Well, less than a year than before Titanic, I should say. Here's a ship that I'm going to say this. Here's a ship that should be in the on Stormworks. Princess Sophia needs to be on Stormworks as well. That's what I think. But anyway, let's talk about this. Let's talk about the tragedy here. So what happened was this. The ship was sailing. I forget where it was going, but it caught fire due to, it says here, due to possibly caused by a discarded cigarette or a match. And it was fueled by the straw, oily rags, and lamp oil that was strewn around the room where it was at. All right. And this is what really pisses me off about this. What happened to? They were trying to fight the fires, but unfortunately, the hoses were failing, which they and because of it, they were rotten. They have not been poorly maintained. They were poorly maintained, and the life preservers were also were poorly maintained as well. They were useless. They were falling apart in people's hands, and also the life jackets were also bad. that when they put them over and they went into the water, they sunk. People started to sink because they put like something in there. They put something in the life jackets. I think it was like clay or something like that, or something. They put it like sand or something, and it made them heavy. And it made and once they got into the water, they sunk. People sank, which is totally unbelievable that happened. And let's see. On board were 1,358 passengers and 30 crew members. 745 were children, and 613 of them were adults. Of the dead were 955. Identified dead were 893 passengers and 2 crew members. And the people and missing and unidentified dead were 62 passengers. Injured were 175 passengers and 5 crew members, and uninjured were 228 passengers and 23 crew members. And it says here 8 people were indicted by a federal jury. This is the aftermath here. And this happened after the disaster. The captain, 2 inspectors, and the president and I gotta say, that this is gotta be one of the saddest and most terrible tragedies I've ever seen. I mean, how can you not have why would you do this? This doesn't make sense one bit. I mean, you're supposed to maintain. You need a. I mean, you're risking people's lives here, and yet you failed to check the fire hoses. You failed to check the life preservers, and you failed to check the life jackets. How can you be that negligent in your work? That's a real surprise for me. I mean, how can you be negligent in your work like that? It. I mean, I know this was back in the 1900s, but you shouldn't understand that you're risking people. You have these people's lives here, and what you're doing there when you're disregarding the safety measures of it, you're saying, I don't give a damn about people's lives. I only care about the money. that's what you're saying when you don't have these, when you don't check your your the safety of your ship or plane or whatever kind of vehicle you own. All right, and let's see. Um, what else can what else here? I mean, if you guys have any questions, let me know because I'm here to answer your questions as well in this live stream. So let's see. And frankly, I really have all I've got to say about all the ships here. But I'll think of something here, guys. I mean, I still got 2 hours. No, not 2 hours. Another hour or so. So let me see if there's anybody that would. So let me think of. There's got to be another ship that I think that I haven't told before yet. I mean, like I said, guys, I'm when I'm not doing my series, all my series on YouTube, I look and I kind of look and see about all these ship disasters, and some I've heard of, some I didn't, or that I didn't even know existed. That's another good thing I should say. There were some. There was a there was a time I didn't know there were some other ships that were lost, and I'm going to tell you about some of these that I'm going to tell you about those ships right now. Actually, let me let me get my let me fix my computer here. Excuse me. Um, let's see. Let me think here. Oh, this ship was talked about before by uh what was the name of? I'm sorry, guys. He's a YouTuber. I gotta think. I gotta see where it is. I forget. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second here, and I'll give it get to you guys. So hold on a second. And he did a lot of videos here on YouTube. He did the sinking of the SS Atlantic. He did this. He did Titanic. He has done Britannic. He has done the Lusitania. He has done. Oh, here it is. Part-time explorer. Explorer. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm saying that wrong, guys. I'm sorry. part-time explorer. I'm sorry, guys. My language sucks. I'm sorry, guys. Really, I am. But anyway, he did a video of a ship that I've never these ships that I've never heard of, and it was by the Collins Line, and the ship was called the SS Pacific, or was it the RMS Pacific? I forget. I think it was called the Pacific. Hold on a second. Yeah, it was called the Pacific. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, this ship, the Atlantic, has vanished without a trace. People now it could have been the Bermuda Triangle, but no one knew about the Bermuda Triangle by then. But it says she was lost with all hands on board under unknown circumstances, possibly sunk by an iceberg in January of 1856. And the Collins Line had the Atlantic, the Pacific, the Arctic, the Baltic, and the Adriatic. If I think I said that right. And unfortunately, he went bankrupt because both these idiots wanted them to go fast as possible. They wanted and also something very very cruel happened about on board on what happened on one of these ships, and that was the Arctic. Now, what happened in the Arctic was it collided with a ship called the Vesta, and every woman and children died, and all men survived. And all and in all these losses, the captains, the owner of the Collins Line was his children and his wife. They both died. They were on this ship and they died. He wasn't on the ship. And what happened, after the aftermath was this. And this really, really pisses me off. After the sinking of the ship, the Collins line, Q&R line, had a big party. How could you do that? How could you have a big party of a ship that sank with people dying? How could you do that? And that is, and I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna. If you guys want to hear about what happened on this ship, I'll leave a link in the description below uh, to the video of part-time explorer, and because he documents lots of ship disasters. I'll put that on the description below as well. Like I said, I'll put all the I'll put every single story of the ships that I told you about on down below after this live stream, so you guys can look at it and see for yourself of what happened. But like I said, how people were part of the. How could you celebrate a ship disaster when people have died? How can you be that heartless? That's what I don't understand. So I just feel sorry for these passengers and crew. I feel sorry for all the women and children that died on this ship. And I tell you, it's just a shame that people will be so heartless. I mean, when all right, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not talking. I'm sorry, guys. But um, let's see what time we got here. Okay, I'm in this in an hour and 17 minutes. Okay. Um, but if you guys are interested of these ship histories, like I said, I'll leave a description below of all the ships from the Collins line. If and also the history of the Princess Sophia, the Warrior, and the General Slocum. I'll put those in the description below for you guys. And let's see. Wow, Collins line was founded in 1818. So wow, 206 years ago. Yikes. That's a long time. And it went bankrupt in 1858. So 166 years ago of that. And we already know about the Q&R line. There's they made the Carpathia, who helped Titanic out, which was the only ship to save the Titanic's passengers. I mean, to me, I still think, in my mind, I still think that the California could have saved Titanic's passengers. I swear, I think they could have made it. I mean, they were only 10 miles away. I mean, I'm sure they could have saved the ship, saved that ship. I mean, they could clearly see it. So anyway, another type of history I love is the Titanic. If it wasn't for the Titanic, I probably would never have thought of looking up history of ships. Really, I'm serious. Let me think. What else? What else? I mean, there's lots of things that I haven't told you about, guys. But anyway, guys, let's see. Yeah, there's been lots of tragedies of ships in history, and if I can, hmm, I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm not talking, and I should be talking to you guys. But when I look up something I need, I'm just down in the concentrate. I'm just concentrating to know what I want to, you know, do. So anyway, I'm gonna, you know what? While I'm talking and all that, I'll, I will put the link in the description of the videos that I'm doing down below here, so you guys can look them up, and you know. So right now I am trying to get this going so I could show so you know, trying to get you guys to the videos here. So let me see here. Okay. So I'm right now putting the videos that you can see about the ships I just talked about, and also where you can find the pictures and all that of the ships. So, like I said, guys, hold on. I don't know why it's not doing it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying here. Just for some reason, it's not. Let me do the copy the pictures of the ship. Hold on. No, didn't do it either on here either. That's completely weird. That's okay, guys. I'll just do what I'll do is if you guys want to look them up, all you have to do is go to Google and search the ships that I told you about. So, but I will leave the videos of the I will leave a description of the videos that I have told of the ships that I told you about here on the description below, so you guys can watch them there. Okay, so just let you know. I would just let you know ahead of time. Okay, let's see. Okay, so far I have the one about the Arctic and the Princess Sophia on here, so you guys can, like I said, you guys can look at it and watch it. So let's see. I already got the Arctic, and so I'm going to try to. Okay, so I'm going to look for the Pacific, so you guys can see it. Hopefully, I can find the video of the Pacific. I think I can. I know I can. I just have to. I just have to look for it. Um, and here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, guys. Now, what I think, my experience of trying to help you guys to understand about the shipwrecks and all that. Um, I think it's a real disaster that of some of these shipwrecks, because some of them are negligent. Some of these shipwrecks are negligent, from negligence, and really, really, it's just really terrible. And the one that really gets me is the sinking of the Arctic, because of what the people did when when it sank. And if you don't believe me, like I said, look up look in the link below, and you will see what I'm talking about. And it's really, really sad. Okay, so I just finished all the preparations here. So all the ship stories I told about, they are now in the link in the description below, so you guys can look them up right now if you want to. That is. So let's see, where are we at here? Okay, so I have less than 30 minutes here. So let me think. You know, why don't I just do a reaction video for you guys? Now I know that you won't be able to see the video, but um, I've done it. I've done this in my last live stream. Just look at videos, and we did. So here we go. I will do. So here we go. And oh, sorry guys. Ads. Okay, here we go.
Ooh, looks like juice. Nice pants.
Carl Mockery, best of the Irish Drinking Song. Oh man, I like Carl Mockery.
I found a girl who liked my car. Her name was Lisa. She didn't run very far. She wanted to be.
Trying to get it up a little bit higher.
She loved the leather. That's when I married her. She took her song up in any weather.
Wow. If you guys have not seen Whose Line, it's really good too.
I love her just the same. I love her to death, you see. I am really game, and she loves me. We'll never ever part. I'll probably die with her, and then we both will fart.
And then we'll both go fart. Wow. That's funny right there. In that rococo part.
We can almost walk now. Boy, we are not Harry. That's a day we'll never forget. We will not. And every night we drive, she has pebble in her slut. Sometimes I still think of her when I'm all alone. When I'm sitting in my cell, gnawing on a red bone. I think her name was Susan, or maybe it was Jan. Whatever her name was, she was a man.
Wow. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to get the camera angle right, but.
Those days were never gone. I understand. I wish that as well. I didn't go as planned, but things didn't turn out as I planned. I became a rock trucker, and that I changed became a man.
Paul didn't say anything on that one. I guess he liked it so much he didn't say anything. He didn't have the bar to say anything.
Job now because I am busted. I won't be all bum, you see. Cause my place is dusted. I'm going to look tomorrow because I am smart. And when I meet the boss man, I'll rip out his heart.
Oh. Wow.
Very handsome. The ladies love my paint. They think that I'm Tom Selleck. They think I'm really great. Oh, people cheer and yell when my head walks through a door.
Oh no.
And when I come into the room, my pants fall on the floor.
I remember that one. My pants fall on the floor. And when I walk into the room, my pants fall on the floor. Jeez.
Him on the butt there, and then I slapped his head. And when I slapped his bottom, I slapped the doctor instead. I called my boy Roy. He looked good, and when I got him home that night, you can get poo from food.
You can get poo from food. Wow.
Now I can drive a truck because I'm a truck driver and I transport ducks. I'm making lots of money, making lots of cash, making lots of ducats, sitting on my ass.
Oh, jeez.
I've lost track of the story. I don't know what has happened. He wrote me a letter. My underwear is snapping. I think there was a girl involved. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know what to say. Meow.
Meow.
I need a job now. I look in the paper, but I can never find nothing. I have a scraper.
Oh,
I'll keep on looking. I look until I get to see. If you want someone who's nuts, be a host on TV. All raised now.
Wow.
And then I'll hug them, and then I'll say you're lovely. I'll never bug them. I'll give them all my cars. I'll let them sleep in my beds, cause I'm the greatest boss there is. I'll rook Colin's head. Oh, now I'm all alone, and Joe is long gone, and so I'll read my diary. I'll just sing this song. That's the way I like it. I like being alone. Oh, sure, sometimes I miss him. Joe had a nice bone.
What? Joe had a nice bow.
His glasses are kind of funny, and people think you're fake, especially these glasses. He is quite a rake, oh, but he's a very good guy now, and he has time.
I guess it's to carry.
He's worn a thong for hours. Like my look now. Look, I'm so hairy. I've got hair upon me back. Oh, don't be wary. I think I'll stay this way forever and a day. Maybe I will grow a beard. I'll pull it over, hey?
Oh.
Oh, people think I'm strange now. People think I'm weird. People think I'm funny. But I'm not a beard. I don't care what people say. I'll dance and sing all day. I'll redecorate and gay.
What? Wow. I'm decorate, I'm gay. Wow. Whoa.
Whatever trip you're planning.
Sorry, guys. Another of these ads. Sorry about this. Whoops. Another one. Hold on. I'll try to fix it, guys. Sorry. There it goes. Sorry.
And now I'm world famous.
Well, thankfully it was already at the end, so.
My passing gas is my fame. I'll look on in history. What is a guy to do when you are famous like me? Oops, I blew.
Wow.
We'll hear from him from often. He writes a little letter. It's as soft as cotton.
Soft as cotton?
He is my best friend, and now we both are pen pals. He put my stone back in my hand.
Put my stone back in my hand?
Today I just got laid off. Oh, good gracious.
Congratulations, a farmer Marie.
I have to go to a new place. I have to find a new job. What will I do?
I'll get the beer, nuzzle knob.
There's blood in my stool.
That was there's blood in my stool. Wow.
I tried to forget it. I tried to drink a lot because she was so ugly. She needed a nice spot. And the day would come again that I'd meet her. I was so scared and looked like someone beat her.
What? He screwed himself up.
Fire out myself with the fire extinguisher. And after I was finished, ding ding extinguisher.
What?
I didn't know what to do that day. It was so sad. No one got angry. I peed my pants.
Oh, jeez. I pee my pants. You gotta love this.
I'm not giving any points for that one.
Oh man, that was great. Let me see. What else should I react to while I'm waiting until the live stream? When because this is my birthday live stream. So so enough with the sad history of ships sinking and all that. Let's have some fun, and that's what we're doing right now. Wow. Let me see here. Oh, I know. Let me see if I can find it here. Hold on a second. And while I'm trying to find it, um, let's see. No, we don't have anything. We don't have anybody here talking about anything yet. So I guess I'm not gonna have anybody here. But that's okay. I mean, I knew that there was nobody going to be on this live stream, but I just thought it'd be fun, because I haven't been doing this I haven't been doing doing this for very long. Doing a new, but anyway, here we go.
What I need from our audience is a suggestion of a job where you would have to fly. What's a job in which you would have to fly? We have a lot of good suggestions. We're going to go with astronaut. All right. So, whenever you're ready, gentlemen, let's hear the astronaut hoedown.
All right, here we go.
Ever since I was a little kid, looking at the sky, that was great.
Wayne Brady looks different with glasses on because he never had and with a bald head.
I'm a coward and I know this to my soul. I don't need to be an astronaut. I'm already an expert in black holes.
Wow.
I am an astronaut high in outer space. Look at me just soaring with a big smile on my face. Oh, I am so happy this job is heaven sent. Cause I'm up here not on Earth and dealing with the president.
Wow.
I can't find my space gear, I think it's disappeared. That is what I hoped, and that is what I feared. All my stuff is gone, and it really is so heinous. The only place I haven't looked is right up Uranus.
Oh! Oh!
Of course,
Your rhyme, huh?
Brad was going to say Uranus. Yes, I will. This really is difficult, it is such a crime. I'll come up with a good verse, but Ryan's going rhyme.
Oh!
So I'm just gonna stall some time and think of something else. You all just sit there clapping, playing with yourself. Try it one more time. Ryan, Brad, take it away.
Yeah.
I'm up with the girl in space, oh man, is she a cutie? I'm so happy she is here, she is such a beauty. I'm so happy that they sent me. We've had sex once and I'm ready for
He took his rhyme again. And oh! Giving him the middle finger there, giving him the bird.
Are you kidding me? You want us to do 3 more? I've traveled through the galaxy and orbited our globe. I was abducted by aliens and felt a painful probe. Sometimes it's hard to be an astronaut, but at least I am employed. Though truly, sometimes that probe is a pain in the asteroid.
Wow. So 2 times Ryan stole Brad's rhyme. Wow. That's funny. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I don't think that has ever happened before on Whose Line. That's kind of funny. Wow. I mean, jeez. I have never seen that happen before. You take it away 2 rhymes. I mean, that's wow. Man, that was funny. Let me see. Let me take a look and see what we can find here now. Let me see. What else? What else can I look up before the end of this live stream? Let's see. Oh my, Richard Simmons. Oh, rest in peace, Richard Simmons. I remember him. I remember him on Who's Line. I remember watching him on Who's Line. That was good. That was funny. You know, why not? Why not? Yeah, why not? Let's look at that.
Gatorade.
Oh, not this again. Sorry, guys. I have to. Let me take that off of the so you guys don't hear that. Hear the ads going.
Let's continue the show with a game called, I love this game, Living Scenery. This is for Ryan, Colin, and Wayne.
Let me turn it up a little bit.
Richard Simmons, everybody. Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons is the best. He's funny too. He's funny too. I like him.
Living Scenery.
He's funny.
This is my favorite game. How about you all? Suddenly, it's my favorite game too. All of a sudden.
Thanks, Mr. Carey.
Call me through. This game. Ryan and Colin react out a scene. During the scene, they have to use a number of props. However, since they don't have any real props to work with,
I'll be the prop.
Right. Ryan and Richard Simmons are going to stand and become the props.
I'll be all the props for these men.
Oh. Wow. That's why he's so funny.
Man, if I had a nickel for every time I heard that. Ryan Collin, there's a scene. I can't wait.
Oh no.
On a luxury cruise liner, a couple makes the most of a day of sunbathing, water sports, and entertainment. Take it away, Ryan Collin.
This ought to be good. Well, actually, I know it's going to be good because I've seen it it's been a long time ago, but I do remember this.
Yes, honey. Hey, why don't we look at the scene?
And there's
all right.
My favorite one is the first one that's coming up right now.
Look, there's an island over there. An island? Yeah. This one wants more coins.
This one wants more coins, and then he goes, putting coins in his mouth.
Yes. What can we do? Hey, why don't we get out the deck chairs? All righty. You get the shiny one. Okay.
Oh man.
This one's wet. Jet ski. I'd love to.
Oh man. I'm sorry, I wish you guys could see this. It's really good. Oh man. Oh my god.
It was really rough out there. Believe me. How did we end up on this island? I don't know. Honey, please climb that tree and get me a coconut.
Oh!
This tree fell down. Wow, so many.
Where's there so many? This is the bet. What?
We have to build a house. Or a raft to get off this island.
We're not using the jet
They're
skis?
broken now.
Okay.
And you know how you build a good raft?
Oh, good. Yeah.
You put pieces of bamboo together.
Very good.
There we go. Lay them down on the ground so we can get them tied together. It's gotta be tighter. Tighter. It's gotta be tighter. Tighter.
Oh man.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Oh man. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong video one. Hold on. All right, we have enough time for one more. I think I will be surpassing the hour mark, but the 2 hour mark, but that's okay. I mean, I'm having fun, talking to you guys. Even though you guys are not here with me, I know that you guys are here. You guys are here with me. I don't care if you're watching this or not. But anyway, let's see. What can I what I'm trying to find something that's I'm just trying to find a very one that's not too long, you know what I mean? Let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait, I know. Let me yeah, here we go.
Something tells me Katie's gonna be making $6.50 an hour. Song titles. This is for all four of you. Chip and Wayne, you're gonna start the scene. You can only speak in song titles. This is also a great party game. For every party, there's no chicks or booze. You can play this game. It's a lot of fun.
Seriously?
So go ahead. You're at a beach party. When somebody goes wrong, it takes place. Soon after the longest. You're at a beach party. Song titles only. Good luck.
Little surfer girl?
Oh.
Who's that girl? Hello. Goodbye. Stop. In the name of love. I fought the law. The law won.
Oh,
Don't be a hero.
Billy, don't be.
Really, don't be a hero. Everybody, rock your body. Ebony and Ivory. Itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people.
Wow. Wow. Hair.
Jack. I don't know how to love him.
Uh-oh.
Me either. Delilah. Angie. Yellow submarine. Oh, yeah. My name is Luca.
Ben.
Came from Jaws?
Uh-oh.
I'll get a harpoon. La, 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 la.
Tutti Frutti? Sandy?
Oh my God.
Jimmy Mac. Get back, honky cat.
Oh, jeez.
Thank you very much.
My goodness. Wow. I miss all those great shows. Well, guys, this concludes another one of my live streams. Hopefully I can get another one going pretty soon. Hopefully, maybe I'll do one for maybe a Thanksgiving live stream or something like that. I don't know. It depends. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. I know that I only got one. Also, special thanks to Michael Evans for wishing me a happy birthday. Michael, I hope you are. I know that you're watching SummerSlam of WWE, but hopefully you continue to watch this, and hopefully, and I want to say thank you personally for this, and I cannot wait for the episode of Harmony and Chaos, where where I will be voice acting. I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait for that to come up. But anyway, guys, that's all for now. And once again, this is Roger saying so long, and stay safe, and see you all again next time. Bye, everyone.